Alright, Smarter Knights, welcome back. Those tuning in for the first time, my name is I'll be your tonight. Bring that closer to my face. Okay, so getting back into Persona 5. Here, we're on the 20th. On the nighttime, it says play Star Focus for 2 guts, obtain shooting card. Shooting card. See what that does.
Oh.
Let's play a game. Star Fornius. Guess we have to spam buttons.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Well then.
Double lasers, use technique. Just stay on the button. 5 that time. You managed to survive. Really the end though.
Oh.
Green went all black. Whoa. The last boss. That's all you got. Bam that button.
Oh.
Boss is disappearing. I think it means we've won. Missing perfect bonus. You beat Star Fornius.
Nice.
Secret technique book helped, huh? You're always looking for the most efficient way to do things. I admire that about you. Alright, we got that. Like playing video games. Playing video games in a video game. Enjoy the ending. So manual says if you send in this password you see after the ending, you get a prize. This is a promotion from years ago, though, so there's probably no point in doing it now. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to try write it down anyway. Maybe some antique game stores are into that kind of thing. Old NES cheat codes were a thing once upon a time. They were up, down, left, right, down, left, or whatever it was. I used to know the Sonic one. Shooting card.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to bed. Welcome back, Mystery. How you doing tonight? Right, so police investigation day gets taken up. Read a book.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Haven't they found the Phantom Thieves yet? Getting all the games completed will give you prizes. Doubt we'll do that this time. The government and the police are useless. Why are they even trying? I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars just to sit on their asses. We'll see a group of murderers in an apt government. That's what the world is coming to these days. Yes, it is. Not Phantom Thieves. Speaking of Sonic, did Sonic 3 frustrate you because of the Barrel of Doom? Finished that? Hope not. I think I beat the first 2. I don't know if I ever finished the 3rd one. So I can't remember. Sonic 3, the Barrel of Doom. No one's talking trash about us. I don't recall. Go old school and play a Sonic game. Alright.
They were there today too, right?
Of course they were.
Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that. Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
You know, Yusuke would be pretty much safe.
Okay.
Honorable Night Zone Act 2. Yeah, I don't recall. Probably not. The school, not to give them in their way. Revoked her honors, my sweet Kasumi. It said that? Oh, I didn't catch it. How disgraceful. For various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There were talk of canceling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reason are there? With all the stuff about the principal and the Komashita this year, I guess it's no surprise. I'm sure I'll eventually have a point to finish off the doctor. Man, there are phantom thieves in the school. 5 of them, to be exact. Yusuke would be safe because he's not in the school, so even if we got apprehended, we just not tell him about him. Apparently the police are going to be interrogating all the students here. Seriously. The police are at Shujin? They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out to class. Like follows through. 6 of you count the cat in the bag. Right. I don't find anyone yet they give them a citation for a cat. It seems they're calling students individually out to the class to speak to them. Does that mean we're going to get called in too? Yes, Anne. Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. We gotta be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try not to say too much. We'll see through any lies you might try telling. No, shut up, Ryuji. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
Yeah. So the most the enemy did is assassinate Kumura. After that, they sat and watched the dominoes fall one by one. They killed the principal, too.
You two will go together.
Huh? Why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside. That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and
By
try
the way,
and
did
get
Marcus
it
have
over.
another counseling session with Haru? Yeah.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick. Let's see. Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
Maybe. Is that really true? I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
Over those mental shutdowns are their own minions. Yeah. But gotta cut loose ends.
I got so nervous I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
It was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
No, to me.
Not to me. He looked like someone who's dealt with dangerous criminals.
I'm sorry for all of this.
It's because
Standardized test. Thanks for coming
It's
in.
not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen, but now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion and work to clear our names. Right? Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
They were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Is that counseling said? That counseling said key info was Haru wanted to spend time with her family as a family, not business meetings or upscale talks. Haru did fucking dad. Indeed, she does. What child wouldn't? Right? You're always at those stuffy meetings and business stuff. Terrible growing up like that. Oh, I mate, taking some vitamins. Bought these a while ago. Figured I'd take them. Nature's promise. But it's for 45 plus. But I bought them. So I might as well take them. This is 45 plus multivitamin. I don't know if that's 45 multiple vitamins or for those men 45 plus. What's up, Cyber? Yeah. I ain't getting no advertisements for the one. Up with that person, like, oh, I can't never agree with you because you're simple-minded. I was like, what?
Kitty.
Yeah, kitty. Yeah, kitty. Vitamin. Kitty. My treat. Kitty. Kitty. I hear you. Oh, that don't work. I hear you. Where'd you go? Hey, Vitamin. Well, give it to him when he shows up. Hold on. Oh, wait a second. Guess he must be downstairs somewhere. I'll get him later. Also, the anime version where Shadow Kumara was extinguished, he regretted not spending time with his daughter. He meant it. Any thoughts about the VPN sponsor? If they ever give it. I use NordVPN. I don't know if they'll give me a sponsorship, though. What's up, DJ?
It's a Whopper.
It's not a Whopper.
Not a Whopper. Yes, it is. Ugh, it's hot. Posting an affiliate link would be enough. Yeah, but I don't think I have an affiliate link with that thing. I can't find my cat. Speaking of not finding things, protect your data with NordVPN. Something like that, yeah. Don't look at that clip. Always with the clips, man. Always with the good clips. Where's my... Oh, it's already over. I wasn't paying attention anyways. There you go. When did Gaius Warzel become a Dominion of cybersecurity? Did that make him... Did I sound like Gaius Warzel?
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Voice mods get a little clip in there.
I agree. The more time I have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it.
Good old
No
guy.
surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive.
Oh, right, Nord.
Make
Ha!
progress at this rate.
I
Let's
forgot.
try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay? Of course.
Forgot all about that, Nord. That would be a good one as I play Cold Steel. Protect your home like Gaius does with Nord VPN. Meat box sponsor affiliation. How do they get the viewers for that? I kind of like the Nord one. Nord, if you're watching, I doubt it. But you know, give me an affiliate link. We'll work with that. This is bad. Someone totally framed us. Mentos missions on hold because we are on the defense for 2 weeks. Lovely. And I get absolutely no free time. Alright, what are we doing here? In the evening, on the 21st, it says read Heroic Revelations. I would read. Can't leave.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
I'm 50 doctors. I bring 10, but it has to be done in the morning. We get free time for the confidants, but not the mementos.
Whoa.
Yeah. Need one more daily free time, just like something I can ignore that's not a confidant. Now, gladly go finish off the doctor. Dinner sounds good. I had meat and shells. That makes sense. Fully ground beef.
Yes.
Shells.
I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police.
I'm waiting for them to give me an estimate, and then I have to find out what they say the damage is, and then I have to wait. Because if the damage is more than what my insurance company says, then I have to file this thing, so they give me questions. Waiting to get a hold of the guy. Yeah. Takami. Takami, whatever her name is. But right now I went up there with some of that water sealant tape, and I went covered over the spots. So right now it's protected. Oh, we'll see. It's still going to cost me a pretty penny. My insurance ain't going to cover it. I got someone coming out Monday to check out my water heater. Working for you. The SIU director. Time to initiate another evil scheme.
The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
$1 billion. Around the 26th. Right. Had such a sweet tooth lately. He's not good for you. No sugar, but it's got that fake sugar that's not good for you, but definitely hits that sweet spot. But God, it's got 160 megabytes and megabytes. Like, it's got 160 megabytes of sodium. But like Extreme Elements has a lot of sponsorships, but it's all for video games I don't play. Totally froze up with the cops talk to me about they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this until they catch a culprit? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why did the school decide to have a festival so late anyway? Soccer girl. I mean, changing the date just because our school is all over the news. Brings out popularity. Use the news to your advantage. Moving it to next Tuesday only makes more work for us. I don't think the mastermind is the big schemer. His minions might be better at this job. So who have you all maxed out? Murukai's 9. An's maxed. Ryuji's maxed. Mishima's maxed. Makoto's at 9. Yusuke, I think, is maxed. Fumi's at 9. The comic... Well, I've maxed the teacher. I can't say her name. The doctor's at 9. He's ready to go to 10. I just need to find a time in the daytime to do it. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls in the faculty hall. I'll work on it, catch you. I think we're working on the tower and hanged right now. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we all want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's magic in math too? A magic square. The square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same result. More son, please look at this. Yeah, she's at 9.
This one?
Cuckoo? Tell me the total count of each column. 15.
This is
the
it.
Dooku one. What's good of a rank at? Like 3. I'll eventually work on her. It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty square. She might be 4. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x square has 808 possibilities. A 5x5 square, there are more than 2 million. Can you believe that? Really? Moore seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice going!
But did you know that it takes a super long time to get to Tommy Underman? Never matched in my first playthrough. She's ready. Like, she's been ready for a while. I just can't get a time in the day to do it because I'm following this guide. But yeah, she I had to like buy 2 sets of points with her. For Fumi, not Fumi, Chihaya. Oh, Chihaya's maxed as well. If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thief or solve 2 million magic squares? I'd choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. Huh? Having everyone... it can kill someone. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Buzz. So what do we gotta do as the school festival's executive committee? Need some help with the questionnaires. The ones regarding who people want to see at the guest of honor. But isn't that like next week? Oh, right, the thing they do every year. I mean, how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival's dates were changed because of this. We need to hurry up and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the least. I'm making sure to work hard from home. But do that. But you do that all the time. I can look stuff up. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that? No good, huh? I'm sorry. I'll rouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. Oh, speaking of the devil, there he is. Where have you been? A treat. I was calling you. Uncle Cyber gave me treats. You weren't here for him. Huh. Attacking my pants. Attacking the string on my pants. Ah, vitamin. Come here. Come on. Retreat. Kitty. Found it. Alright. Dropped one. One real quick. Not gonna go? Okay, hey, here. Take it. There, you had your second treat. The other one fell, so you found it. But counting on you. I can't go. But message me if anything happens. I'll leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I I cannot be of such help in this situation. So we got to go to the height after an affinity reading. It sucks that the teacher or Kawakami,
Damn it. We don't
doctor,
have time to be doing
can only be done during the day.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well. Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with. It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Relax. Take it seriously. Take it seriously, buddy.
Gathering information too, you know, like online and stuff.
I guess that's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Yeah.
Criminal
Thank you, Kate.
profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now
Pathetic.
they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
Time with DP earlier was asking where you were in the game. Right past Okumura.
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make him up? We don't have to get him.
People will figure that out. He won by a landslide.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How was Futaba?
Best way to stay anonymous is put yourself in the field of view.
Looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
I don't know this idol. Let's see. Not a word. Good to her.
We're not gonna get arrested because the police tracked her down, right? That's the last thing we need now.
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation.
You know, the police were in there. Why don't they bug that exact same room? And we're like, oh, we're the Phantom Thieves, and we do this, and this person's name, and that person's name.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group.
Who's the idol?
That said,
For?
I would like to express that immediate
It's in the anime, but I don't recall an idol.
is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
After this conference, Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
Buzz. Super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously, even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better. Though I still haven't come up with anything myself. That heads are better. 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. We say Kugikawa. Call that name. That's a good way of thinking. Totally an RA idea. Okay, let's do everything we can now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Pronunciations. Kogikawa. We say Kogikawa. Considering how far we've come, we can't particularly about our mythology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You trying to show off? Don't get cocky, kid.
Yeah, I'm trying to show off. I'm gonna show off some ads here in a second. Yay!
By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
Don't worry, I'll let him come. Nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved.
Not involved, Dad.
Well, fine.
Where are my parents? Fujikawa. 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 Oh, cow. Lots to do, huh? Alright, what do we got? So, today's the 22nd. We need to visit Chihaya and get a reading for UI. Good enough for that one. I'm pretty sure Joker is involved. Yeah, that's a different person. I still... These guys. I haven't done them at all. Only one time. So confidants. 9999 max. Some Yusuke, Sojiro, on Ryuji are max. Fudabo's at 2. Tetsu's at 6. Chihaya's at max. Kawakami's at max. Yuki Mishima is at max. Yeah, he's at max. Faith currently halfway at max. Twins at 3, yeah. So I've done 2 of them. Yeah, I haven't done that.
What shall we do?
Verification test still an option. Alright, so we're doing a definitive reading for EY. I'm with Hifumi, and we get her rank 9. We will get the King Piece self-decoration. Hifumi today. Alright, we get shelf decoration. Well. Yeah, we'll eventually get her up there.
What do you think?
What happens when I follow a guide?
Good evening.
Good lies and retreating. Yada yada yada. Maybe good to well to remember. And additional practice reading books is important. But oh, my textbook. Out with her. Yep, let's go to the book town. Let's see. Apparently we're going after self-decoration. Looking for a book that contains Yogi. I must be ready for any opponent. No matter how strong I can do that, I must study as my hand. Look at all these books. I'm not going to be fine. We can take our time.
Yes.
Yes. You're right. No intention of giving up easy. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree. Ha 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 ha. Need better dad jokes. Rather than searching blindly, we should study the shelves and come up with a strategy. First, let's get an idea how these books are arranged here. It is by title and author. Take a good look around. Give me a shelf item. Let's see.
I look forward to it.
Acceptance. Look, gave me a gift. What a lovely ornament. Perhaps I would look nice in your room. Got a king piece.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I finally found what I was looking for. Found what I was looking for. 23rd. Spent time discussing the Ketchy. Spent time with EY. 6. Lovely. Yeah, I definitely would be getting these shelf items. I was playing without a guide because I had no idea there was shelf items. Never got one of them on my other playthroughs. Are they new to the game? I don't think there's a way 100% this game on one playthrough. I think there's achievements for bonding with everyone.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me. It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival. I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of
It's
intel?
impossible 100% or confident.
Bold move.
Yeah, but romancing.
Surprised to
I
hear
mean,
that
I guess you could
coming
romance them all
from you,
too.
Makoto.
I mean, I think the guy will take us 100% confidant.
Yesterday, one of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think
I don't know if
he's
there's like an
knowing for
achievement
certain that
for like all the
Phantom
shelf
Thieves
items
would
and
be
whatnot.
watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable, but we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
Should be fine. You sure about this? I leave it to you. Should be fine.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
Actually, I do.
For real?
For real?
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Pancake point?
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says let me think about it.
Wait a sec, didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
But no, Left Foot hacks Akechi's number. Royal Joker has Akechi's number. Oh, yeah. Poor Futaba got like, whatever, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Story plot taken away from her?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Does it just fine. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Did we get any shelf item?
Wow!
Got a king piece. That's a big thing. All right.
Let's do it.
Do it. We get to hang out with Eli and make him rank 6. I think what this guy does is focus on all the confidants. So I get like one run of mementos. Well, I haven't had time for the doctor yet. I'm sure we'll get that though. All right, what do we got? Fly, right? Oh. Who would have thought have a let Akechi in our circle? Not looking forward to it. Pancake boy. Lloyd. Got barriers to get over. The work. Got a security escort task for you. This isn't something I can only entrust to you. Will you take care of it for me? What are you gonna do? Yes, we're gonna hang out with them.
Good.
Person we'll be escorting is Awu. Get dinner with him at the diner in Shibuya. Now, go. I gotta take care of some business with you. I'll be there after I handle that. See you soon. Dinner. My dad's really late, huh? He's the one who asked us here. You know, pretty rare for him to invite people out like that. He must see something in you. Well, I doubt he'd be ever actually admitted, though. That he'd ever actually. By the way, has he said anything to you about me weighing him down? Why would he say that? No, not being close. To be honest, he's been acting super weird recently. More than anything, he seems stressed out. I've even heard him mentioning my name on the phone a few times. But then every time I've gone to ask him about it, he's told me there's nothing to worry about. I don't know, it just makes me feel anxious somehow. I mean, we're supposed to be a family. I'm not sure if you know this, but he's not my real father. He just took me in after my parents died in a car crash. Apparently, he was a good friend of theirs. Something like that. Honestly, I can't remember a single thing about them. I wonder if my dad even considers me to be part of it. Should ask him. You're probably right. Now that I think about it, have you ever seen his tattoo? Can't miss it. The gecko in his neck? Truth is, I have a really bad scar in the same spot from my parents' car crash. Back when I was a kid, everybody picked on me for it. My dad would always come home, find me in. That's why he got that tattoo. He said it could be the new family crest. Oh, I did some research on geckos. Turns out they're symbolized protecting one's home family. I had almost forgotten about that. Be honest. Maybe he cares about me more than I realized.
Yo.
So sorry for the hold up. You two look like you're having... What are you talking about? Geckos. Good. Looks like you two are getting along pretty well.
Sorry.
Anyways, can't stay long. Got errands I need to take care of. Figured it'd be nicer at least to drop by instead of tell you why. Yeah, that's right. I was said his name earlier just fine. Thank you. What errands? Or can you not tell me? What's that supposed to mean? It's just work stuff. Ain't that right? Could buy us something. Hey.
Yo.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Order anything you want. It's on me. Okay. Ow. By the way, I'm almost done figuring out what happened with that deal we were talking about. I'm going now to meet with the guy who set it up. I'll have to fill you in on the details. Anyways, this is all thanks to you. It's real nice having a reliable part-timer to help around the shop. I feel like my bond with EY is growing even deeper. Yay! My age, so it comes easier. Hangman is now ring 6. You're not getting yourself into anything dangerous, are you? Dangerous? Of course not.
Later.
Well, I'm out of here. You can hang out into my wallet, Kawu. Eat as much as you want. See ya home. Kiri-chan. I don't want to play the second one. Played 0, I think it was, which is the first one back in the 90s. Thanks for looking after Kaoru. Ow. With you covering it for me, I actually yada yada yada. Like you and Kaoru really hit it off. He's my age. Kind of was hoping for. To be honest, things get even better. I'll figure it was just getting some security. Whatever. Those little side things are nice. It's a nice little touch, but it just... Alright.
Good morning.
Kazumi!
Well...
Senpai, have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. I think about you all night. So I stay awake. Yeah. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? What do you mean? Fine.
Yes.
Well, alright then. Oh, that reminds me. The school festival is tomorrow, isn't it? No idea that the preparations take so much work. I underestimated it. But working with everyone to put everything together feels great. I hope we all have fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some trading today. Please excuse me. Bye, Katsumi.
Hey.
Getting you here. Oh, you hear what we're getting for you, I guess this. You mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't he say he wasn't going to make any more appearances, though? Why'd he agree to come here? Probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow. Hey, you're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss that panel this year. Says they just say whatever they want. No thought. But for now, that's what gossip is. We'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel. What the...
Oh, yes.
I met with a friend from college. We got caught up talking about some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true. Now that we got so many. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. Especially when they run a certain age. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this phenomenon. Name called...
How about you?
Bias. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias, like asleep.
This is it. Right.
Right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memory. Why every time you remember something, it changes a little bit. You'll never remember the exact details of it. Because it always edits a little bit. Even if it's like the hairstyle or the details of the shoes, you just don't. So, according to specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, in a case where our brain may generate memory that simply aren't true. Like, what's been wiped? Did you even? Okay.
Nice going.
Really. All right, so we got the top score today. Okay, is skipped. Difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of evil. Still, if your subconscious desires manifest as a memory, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I do. False memories, huh? But and totally real to a person, right? What a strange concept. Really depends. Remember, kids, accusation is not guilt. The grades are out. How did I do? Damn, I'm dead. Look at that. Look who got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm top of the class.
Hey!
Amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you. Way to stand out. The most studious disguise. Studious. I got an achievement. I was playing Final Fantasy 16 today, just flying through the Final Fantasy mode. But end up posting 2 things to Twitter, just like finishing moves. I love the Odin move because it's just like awesome. Got one like mid up in the air. Like, any word from Akechi? Nothing. Right, tomorrow's the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? Akechi-kun declines the offer. We won't have a guest. That's what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it'll be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's the bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going into the hiding. Sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival too. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on that front. Get all the words right, just sounds weird. Feel like a robot. Akechi!
Welcome home.
Hi. Honey, I'm home.
You're back awfully late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido? It doesn't surprise me that people say the country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok. And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation.
They're a threat to our democracy.
The people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Gonna be bigly. I feel I've met that man somewhere before. You don't remember the guy who falsely accused you?
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
Standing too. It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
That sounds sus.
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Like politicians, true nature. On the thieves' side.
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Contemplates this well. He's a good actor considering original he was the one that killed him. Are you a fanboy? They are innocent. Still proven guilty.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations.
But I don't believe that's a concept.
That reminds me, I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy.
Oh, it's barely a concept here.
I'm sure you know that already. Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer. Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
Well, something delivered. Like a firefly. That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. Probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Damn. Thanks, Dad. I didn't notice. I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation. Well done. Heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we did do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the school's second day, yes. Wait, you're going to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that distraction? Oh, you're studying going. Incidentally, well, that counselor will be at the festival as well. Dr. Muraki? Probably. Finally, I shall witness his skills from it. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. Sounds good. Time like this? This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seemed a little soon. I am, thank you. I just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. Yusuke has a session with Haruki. Also, you pronounced his name right. Haruki? Okay. And I fucked it up. I suppose if you say it's like that, it's right hard. I can resign myself to enjoy our time there too. Very hard. Thanks, Haru. My pleasure. Always have fun at the festival. Such fun. It's so much fun. I like festivals. Alright, who's calling me? I'm unsatisfied. I feel somewhat unsatisfied playing on my own. Not yet. Oh, I guess that is.
I'll just add this.
Did we get Ring 10 with her today? Get Ring 10 with Hifumi! Go system. Oh, few. Where you can.
Good evening.
Oh, keys to victory, to lie and retreat, yada yada yada, yada yada yada. It would be nice to dine out once in a while. However, I can't help but wonder what we would eat. Something about the buffet, like food. And I don't think my bond with Fumi will go deeper. Oh, it will too. Nope. It will in a second.
What shall we do?
Got ads, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Skip.
What do you think?
Alright. Now I can rank her up. Yay. This guide is not the greatest. Because it literally just said, maybe I picked the wrong question. I got 3 points where they went. I think we're playing with 1 point off. I do not recommend using Neo Seeker's guide for this. I've had to make adjustments myself. Like right now, he doesn't tell you when you hang out with someone that's not ranking up, they get a special thing. He's like, hey, select these things. He doesn't help out with that. So I give it like a 7, 8 for a guide, but gotta be better ones out there.
Good evening.
Stop, kitty.
Thank you.
Stop, kitty.
I quit the Ladies Professional Shogi Players Association. I need to start over as an amateur.
Ref, you'll triumph in the end.
That's my intention. There were a lot of people who covered for me by saying that I was just being used by adults, but I'm the one who was most at fault. I was overconfident. If only I had taken a look at myself and properly assessed my shogi skills. I believed that with my skills, I could overcome being treated like an idol. There's nothing I can say about my mother. You didn't abandon me. Even after you learned about the fixed matches, now I know how encouraging it feels to have someone believe in you. At first, this was just a deal. You help me develop new moves, and I give you shogi lessons. But before I knew it, you became someone I couldn't do without. I'm not gonna pay attention to all the criticism anymore. This time, I'll earn everyone's praise with my own skills.
I believe in you.
The reason I'm able to think this way is because you stuck by my side. I'm really grateful.
Yay! Rank 10 with Hifumi!
Thou art I. Thou hast
that's
turned
nice.
a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy
Instant
heart.
party switch. Wait, oh, hi.
Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the star.
Up you. Boop, 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 boop.
Infinite power.
Boop, 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 boop. Owie! Oh, you're done. Allows you to swap the current party with backup members during anyone's turn. That is beautiful.
All right.
Fusion unlock Lucifer.
Well then, on to our final lesson. I truly hope that that the Phantom Thieves find my lessons useful.
Yeah, so you know. You do.
I'm honored to hear that from one of the Phantom Thieves.
Thank you.
I spoke to you about my mother, and then my mother changed. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence. If there's anything I can do to help, please know that you can rely on me.
How do you? Put it in mod. Oh, the message funds. Oh. By the way, have you seen this, Vitamin? Like, I will look at that. Shogi is a slower and pace. Yes, because you buy pieces. Also, pieces don't move from one side to the other in the video. That would be hilarious. Dude, I would love to see that. That's a great photo. Think if you want, on the political side, if you caught up with anything, like if you know what's currently been going on, it's hilarious. I love that she has that scroll on her face. He's like, shoot out to the pressure. Thanks, like. It's a safe link if anyone wants to check it out. Thank you.
I will support you in whatever you want to accomplish. Now let's play a match. I have a lot of new moves I'd like to test out. I hope you're okay to stay here a while longer.
Gotta tag Tyler Zed in that one.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Alright. We're on October 25th, ladies and gentlemen, day 1 of School Festival. Fun time exploring the festival.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plain clothes.
Yeah, I've got to look it up.
Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important. What do you normally do at a school?
Is it out yet, or is it just trailer?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
I will that up real quick. Beyond Journey's End. On my site. I will watch that. Go watch tonight. Let's see. I enjoyed myself. Just enjoy.
I think I can do it if I've got everyone with me.
You're so laid back. There's a possibility that your name and Ryuji's have come up.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's
That
true
works.
that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier
Must
to
be
get
about 28
tracked.
minutes.
All right.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
Shall we head off to the stands then?
A reflection. The back of Futaba's leg has a glow on it. It looks like a tattoo. Like one of those reverse tattoos. Do it.
Oh, right.
But it's
This is your first
the
time
light
at our school
reflection.
festival.
They're pretty good.
Not staring at her
From
butt.
what I've heard.
His thighs.
I know a great one. Follow me.
And it moves with her. Almost does look like a tattoo.
This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your classes stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it?
It's like a deserted island here.
well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares?
Makoto.
Normal about this anymore.
Best girl.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
Wow, what the fuck?
Doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice. We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene. Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
We'll have that, please.
Balls.
This will take a little time.
Ugh.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Well, no. That's possible. Takoyaki done yet?
You are so carefree. Does it mean that you have nerves of steel in any situation? Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Ding.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made.
Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
Compared to microwave.
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient? That sounds quite delicious.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Is that so?
I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one. But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Wait, is she honestly going for it?
Do you want to go for the red one?
Thank you. I'll take it.
Ooh, impressive as always.
Oh, everyone's all here.
Catchy takes it, that's right.
The panel isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's
That look that I gave you earlier.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
That's rude.
The special one.
Let's just call this my performance fee.
But
it's fine. It's quite the...
Dumbass.
eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... oh, my stomach. It burns.
It literally just is barely in your stomach.
Do you need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
Quivering.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Guichi's like, yes.
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, and keep that shit up.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's
Spicy going in, spicy coming out. Have fun with that one.
He wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy, when he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
Sorry, Vitamin.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh?
Wait. Vitamin, Yusuke's missing. Where'd he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Grown dude. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure I'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. This must be the counselor version. Excuse me, are you Dr. Bakuto? Orokai? Correct? Yes. Would you like a spicy meatball? My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I'm a student in the Fine Arts Division at Go Say Hi. Look, I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now I wish to speak with you as well. Oh, Sakamoto-kun. The Kami-kan?
Quite.
The Comic-Con, yeah. Words. Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You hear about the counseling, yes?
Indeed.
Correct. Now teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into the endless abyss. This is creepy. Oh, hold there. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there's a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. Simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That's not really allowed.
How about it?
Oh, but how about this? Why not try out my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course, there's no charge. All you have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think is happening in counseling, but there won't be any of that. See, you were Madarame's son. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
Well, I say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we always start with them calling me with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's own emotions. What my friend does to me. And I'll gladly help her whenever she needs. That's rather similar to the eternal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. For my best. There really shouldn't be any cross-examining in a proper counseling session, though. I just do my best to guide patients into a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusion, what they're truly making for themselves, isn't that just submitting to another person? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that, but life in the world confines people to certain frames, and without them even realizing. If I can help lift the weights off their shoulders, free their mind, I believe the results are rewarding.
Indeed. Thank you.
Prince Albert's getting help. Thank you very much for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
You like the special takoyaki? Before you go, Itagawa. What would you say if your greatest wish in life is your greatest wish? Would it be success as an artist? That's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve my own. And what would you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for their master, no matter how brief. And if at all possible, I would also wish to a wonderful master, one who would take me in and guide my brushwork.
All right.
At any rate, I must be going now. So please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday. Interesting conversation.
Well then.
Goodbye, Catchy. More phone calls. People, leave me alone. Apologies for suddenly disappearing. The legend of the Lost Inari has come to an end. Where the hell were you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Maruki. Oh, Marukai. So I went to see him. So he was there? Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home? At home. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is that unusual? Tomorrow is Akechi-kun's panel, after all. It's an early night. Means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. Starting his own. We have to stay calm, no matter what he says. Right, I'll keep that in mind. Really, it's really up to Makoto to get as much info as we can, Akechi. We'll have to make sure we... Well, that's a good one. What? We're gonna save. Contacting me. Photo time. Photo time. Damn. Oh, there's the door. Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think this is the first time having yakisoba from... It was more delicious than I imagined. It was. It wasn't the instant stuff, but it was good. I don't know why, but food from a stall is always really tasty. Speaking of, where are the pictures of us on? Oh, you got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of vitamin yakisoba with the big red mountain of Oh. No, that one went straight into the trash. I had to dry seaweed all over my teeth. We can block it out. Alright, so at night we read a book. Weekend. Call me a chef. And has been updated.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
School Festival Day 2 coming up.
Wow! Oh.
Could be doing screw reading and making SP items, but I will see how.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
Your stomach, pancake boy.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
You could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
Boo, get on the stage, pancake boy.
Could you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
You balance it in with other questions.
By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
I just read what's the last one. Yusuke asked if my counselor was the one making the choices for me. Am I really choosing for myself? What if a counselor gives you choices, pondered over them, and then chose one for yourself? Because you lost doesn't mean actions. Now they give you a single choice and you had to abide by it. Then it's more of them controlling you. But multiple choices, you'd have to, like when I talked to my friend, she asked for advice and I talk to her and I give her advice. I tell her, not everything I've told you, you have to consider and decide if you want to do it or not. Because just because I said it doesn't mean it's the right thing for you. It's just how I see things for you to take it into perspective and come up with your own decision. How I handle things.
Really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
For story plot, quick ad break.
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth? What's he planning on saying?
The truth?
That's quite the confidence you have.
In Yusuke's session with Morokai, Haruki. Ooh! Ow, cat. Sorry. God. I sorted his feelings and wished for his mother's painting to be a master to guide his brush. Honestly, after that, Pradarama. Pradarame. Got it. Good. I don't blame him. Huh. Say Madarame, Pradarame. That's good, I like that.
If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are...
Blackout.
It's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job. Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
Ba ba ba.
Sorry everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Cliffhanger.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Ha 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 ha.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Ooh.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to talk about?
No!
That's gotta be shopped!
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
Ooh. Makoto caught on regarding the PT identity. How long has Akechi been on to us? Since he saw us go into the metaverse and behind that sign. Us too.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it? I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
That's right.
So you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case, but to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana.
This is different from the original, isn't it?
Instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake, which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Then I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you, along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct. The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective
explanation... Didn't Koja do blackmail? I think she did, yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, she did.
Is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Make it up?
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught. And it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, There's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today. For various reasons. We should be getting back. About that. I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Yeah.
Hey, they're going.
Blurry.
I'm sorry about this.
Right, there's a reason it goes blurry.
So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation.
I'm gonna catch you. Please, the silver tongue.
I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Ooh.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
You can get those things by... You can buy those things now.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh?
Senpai,
aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together?
Yes, ma'am.
People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
Aww.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
Gonna dance with her? Aww.
Now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition. The Student Sharing Special!
Sharing special. Tuki tuki.
But before that, we've decided to change things up this year.
Parents Club. No.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
It's showtime! Aww. Can I not dance? Look at Kasumi go! Hey, look, my guy bust a move out.
Very impressive, Senpai.
And now that you're all warmed up,
Oh, after all this, Joker's the most impressed. So this is a good time to show you me.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year? We've got a little favor to ask you.
Adam's freaking electrons.
Got it. I'm in.
And they fail to keep an eye on me.
Soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Kasumi's persona is Cinderellian. And Ken something. Oh, new anime scene.
Who's that? Huh?
Gymnastic. The ballerina.
That's crazy.
Do it, Joker. Do it. Ow. Do it. Do it. Oh, I want to watch them dance. I left the part of Kasumi to cool off a bit. No! I wanted to see the dance between you two.
That was so exhausting, but what a blast.
A nice
I feel like
scene.
I danced my heart out back there.
Yeah. I could tell.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right?
Why?
I was
Go dance with her, right? Not dead?
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late.
Walk her home.
Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
She's now the main female protagonist. Here to walk you?
Thank you. I'll be alright though. The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you. See you soon!
I've seen an image with these two. And it says, me who can't pick up on social cues. And it's Joker against the wall and Kasumi over there, who's got her leg like pressed up against them. And like he's right here. Her leg's like pressed up against the wall, straight out. And she goes, the girl give me obvious hints. Like, yeah. Good scene. At this point, I refuse to believe otherwise. The Joker and Cassandra are a perfect couple. They're a good couple. Post-festival party is about to begin. Would you like to go together? I tried to think about the happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So I could use a change of pace. How about it? Looks like I received some messages. I want to go to the post-festival party and try to calm down. We can't really decide on what Akechi was saying out here. I'm still pretty pissed though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. I either only get those two. We're gonna go with Haru. Those before bros, mate. Be waiting in the gymnasium. So, wouldn't you normally get more?
All right, that was a
I guess because I max them, you don't get more.
Everybody give them another round of applause.
I'm sorry. I can't stop thinking about what Akechi-kun said.
Something about that now. You're here with me. By the way,
Yes. I was looking forward to this party, so we should enjoy it.
Haru is available in the post-festival party because her confidant isn't available until October. Makes sense. I don't remember who I took the last time.
Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
Sharing? I never knew we had such an event.
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone? No? I'll just have to pick someone then.
Oh, he's going to choose? I wonder who it would be.
How about that fluffy-haired girl over there? I choose you.
Wait, I think she was the choice in the original one too.
Looking this way?
Well then, come on up.
He's talking
Come on,
to
Cocker
me,
Spaniel.
isn't he?
You're up. Because you're cute.
So it really is me.
Come, everyone's waiting.
With that, mission accomplished. I see Kasumi dance again.
I'm
Is that the only reason you watched? Just that point.
Wait, you're a Kumura-san?
That's right. This was part of the original one.
Yes. She's
Isaac.
I'm sure you're, still grieving. My, deepest apologies.
Oh, please don't worry.
What you said.
Do you have anything you'd like
I was just thinking you could pick someone else
Something to share. I have too many things.
in the original. Good scene.
Here, let me give you a question then. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students?
Huh?
Oh?
Man, he's going in for the kill.
I mean, they are, your father's killers. We're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Okumura-san?
Haru is in trouble. I need to change the subject. Oh yeah.
Well,
You have a boyfriend? Please date me. I always loved you. Please date me. Oh shit.
Wow, way to go!
Skipped over.
So, Okumura-san, what's your relation to this guy?
that wasn't what we were talking about.
My, she's quite flustered. Is this a hot scoop? But I'm a gentleman. It hurts my heart to bully such a sweet girl. Well, did you all enjoy our blushing beauty? Thank you very much, Okumura-san.
Just when it was getting interesting.
post-festival party is finally over. It turned out to be more like an interview party, huh?
I wonder, Reggie.
Can't believe you
I
said
wonder that been like. We're in trouble.
Huh? Right.
If Kusumi was there instead, Joker would scream his love to the top of his lungs and never stop blushing. Sorry, redhead. Matching.
At any rate, I'm not sure what I would have done without you. Thank you for saving me. You're a mysterious person, but you're so reliable. I think the two of us will get along quite well in the future. As they say, who knows what may lie ahead? For now, I'm worried about what happened with Akechi-kun. But I have to say, my first post-festival party was quite fun. Though, I guess it's my last too.
Or a third year.
Here, I'd like you to have this.
Sakura. It's an SB item.
I bought it earlier.
Looks delicious.
Now then, let's go home.
Let's see. They have lost their damn minds. End of our society. Anyways. So, forced to go to sleep. Eventful day. Hi.
Home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Futaba? What are you doing here in front of the store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want. So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. But it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now. Even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term. I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
Yes, results. Like ads. Alright, back. Leadership. He is working with a man who would be future Prime Minister. The social status.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I?
Guys.
Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
We're home! Sojiro?
Thrift shop.
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it?
I mean, it was memorable.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Evil SIU director, why bother being one if you are never gonna act? Good question. Unknown justice.
Plain. Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Don't blame Futaba. I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know.
Then shut up and listen.
I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one? Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Busted. Change of heart. She'd never leave her own bedroom or worse.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too. But still.
Did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind. I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing. Back in the day, I used to be a government official. My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking, that one of these days, she might die a bizarre death. Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off. But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba.
He's really good at this.
Linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
Sorry for keeping quiet. What do you want, dude?
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you
call them heroes at first?
Dangerous people to Futaba.
That's not true. I asked them. That's why he saved me. He stole my heart.
Oh.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? He doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them. You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
No joke. I am a Phantom Thief.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud.
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months. And on top of that, Futaba's involved too.
Worded like that, it would sound like she is madly in love with Joker. I know, right? I was like, you say that to anyone else. He stole my heart. It's like she stole something else. If any dad would just get up and beat the shit out of him. It's like, excuse me? You have 5 seconds to explain. Too late.
What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom.
Wait, killed?
She was killed. I remember it now.
Stop this nonsense!
Stop and listen.
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal. Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
Not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story? Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves. Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Ooh. You wear red gloves.
If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation. Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? Or likely would have been receiving these messages if Vitamin was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend it. He didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? Whoever does mental shutdowns, they aren't ordinary people. They are dangerous. They are. I think that in that case, we can consider him a new. The original one, it was a certain detective. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. Is it? You mean how our enemies might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown. The same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though. But you say boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone is trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who indeed? Who do you think the culprit could be? Government official. Ain't you letting your imagination run a bit wild? But it would make sense. Wait a second. If you're right, then wouldn't the public the police be working for them too? Not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
Damn right. Guess the chief had an inkling after all. Goodbye. I gotta go to bed. You're gonna make me.
Sorry.
My fault. This happened because I kept the calling card. So late already. Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. Go home and or he'll worry. Sleep on the sofa.
Hey, wait!
Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep in the bed? Yeah. I'm gonna go home. Night. Yeah. Over to sleep, kid. Sojiro is involved. It has to be someone in a position of power. I have a new one. No, that's good enough for a save. We're about halfway through. We'll just play with it.
Well then.
Yep. The team meeting, which takes up your day. Your sprint planning for the heist. The book.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party.
Third party.
We now resume our coverage of
Think
the
of
Phantom
Shido
Thieves.
popping up
Suspects
in and out
were
of
Mr.
TV.
Okumura's
He's an
death
idiot.
and others.
Corrupt politician. Wants to be a career politician. I don't like politicians.
The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives, and have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, so they haven't identified them as Shido yet?
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims.
Oh, okay, I see.
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
That's insane.
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school. Why did this happen?
There's no choice.
That may have been true, but still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened. All I can do now is give you shelter. Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
Believe in me.
I won't sell you out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Let's
I
stay
feel bad
tap
about
the.
what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1. Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
Can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggests they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around. But 30 million yen, man. We dream a little. So 30 million yen in USD is going to be $202,006.84. That's 30 million yen. The hell of a change rate. the yen is 0.0067 USD. Have a good night, man. I'll be finishing up shortly. Hanging out with us. With me. I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually, having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. Not sure we're gonna get away with this time. Our backs are truly against the wall. Discussing it here won't do us any good. Let's talk more in person. Cutscenes.
We're wanted now. And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book? It feels so unrealistic I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up. How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura.
Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too? Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Cheap? It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us. So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic breakdowns on our group.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end. And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal. All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly...
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Fuck! Ah!
Ryuji! Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone!
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
They baited us. We lost sight of our goal.
It's probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah, that really is it. I was
I'll do it.
so caught up in making a name for ourselves. I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too! But still, it's so damn frustrating! Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against, and whether they're an individual or an organization.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Should we end this now? I mean, things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
Turn the tables. Yeah.
Yeah. Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what
Bryce Skinner, only you.
We'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this. Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do.
Take it.
All that's left is how we go about it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's me. About me yelling earlier, being framed, and the added bounty, it all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. I'm sorry.
How do you feel?
You too? It is confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. I wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. It made me so happy to be depended on. Guess it all went straight to my head. I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it.
Gonna give up?
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can think straight now. Oh, I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon. See ya.
I like that frame. You get like a nice frame when you're playing these games. Did that little action is just you're inside of it and just does it. Got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us together at the LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is? Trying to boss us around like that. Tomorrow. That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this. Well, we'll be okay, right? We'll manage. We're going to go overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing your peace anymore. Our peace. Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow.
We've reached a crucial moment. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Okay.
Got things in here. You need to figure out who's behind this. Oh.
Let's do it.
Right. Bedtime.
Nice.
Not done quite yet. That's just the beginning. No. We can read. We can read the plot. Humor.
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Wow! Oh!
Alright, big day tomorrow. Think we'll make it to Sai's palace.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone. Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures, but their actions are too little, too late. The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. We have the power to change this.
Really, actually.
Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Politics just never interested me before, but this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
When you say that you want us to cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Quit effing around!
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well. She must be considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities.
Who? I'm back.
However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do such a thing?
Yes.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
They're completely rotten!
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
So that's why...
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean... I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption. All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from a Nijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice. It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
True.
Yeah, like how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
You will.
Thanks. I was actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
A lot of bargaining
Thieves will
power.
be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
Mako-chan.
I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Will you tell your sister about this?
Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
About her sister.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Tick-tock, 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 back to the present.
A palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi? Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
Yeah.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he never said a word. Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led the investigation. What a joke. So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose. That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Right. Believe me now?
Believe you. I'm just considering it as a possibility. Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility. No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
What are you talking about?
Perhaps I'm overthinking things. Hey! You need to keep your focus.
Ooh.
It seems
Yell
you're
at me more.
completely worn out. But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
I haven't lost.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor. However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded. It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet. Someone set up only to bear responsibility later. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
He is. Better bond! Alright.
Alright.
Right.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you. Was a change of heart triggered in me? What happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest? Tell me everything.
What's this favor you need? It's late already.
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private. Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace.
I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
A girl shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
That's up. What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
We're phantom thieves! Also,
Bit of a smug look.
Overthinking it, but my voice... Ow!
Same as always.
Let me finish first! There's something else we want you to look into.
They're out. Good night. Now for today's train news. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thief. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental abandonment. Where are we meeting today? All right. We were never told where to meet up. The courthouse. Where's that? And the government office district. Kasumigaseki? Indeed. Gaseki. Never heard that place. Never been there, though. Me neither. Not somewhere normal people should go. Just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, Public Prosecutor's Office, Prosecutors, Public Security. The dive building is right near there, too. Yo, what kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, your identities haven't been discovered yet. So, we are just going to plunge headfirst into the enemy territory? Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're going to meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into the Lions. Going into a palace league.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it. Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After all, people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then?
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
This is the model I wanted! You're so lucky!
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Thanks. Well
Let
then,
the hacker have your
I
phone.
hope we get along. I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling then!
How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It
Casino.
must be a casino.
Casino!
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile.
That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
Spoketh. There's very few words.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though. Whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name too.
Codename?
Phantom thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
Nothing.
Then perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Are your clothes all black or something?
The reverse, actually. If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Why not go with Crow instead?
We found a crow.
From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Lloyd Banning's is crow.
Heading to the
Here's
courthouse.
my 50 mirror.
Now then.
It's business as usual. First off, we need to find an infiltration route. That we do. See, we're gonna have Ketchy.
Do you have a moment? Oh?
Place you with McDonald.
That settles it.
And I don't see anything. But I don't really have time to invest. Well. This one, I like this palace too. I only have like 3 minutes left, so we're probably just gonna save and call it there. Let's see. We're going to do that. Save it, because I don't want to go over. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for hanging out with me. DJ Mystery Cyber, as always, thank you. My lurkers, appreciate it. I'll be back Tuesday, 8 p.m. We're going to knock out some size palace. Good night. Later.